Hi, I'm Rich, the cameraman.
Hi, I'm Lisa.
Hi, I'm Sherry. Hello, I'm Sharon.
Hello, I'm Michael.
I'm Jacqueline.
And I'm Alex. Hello everyone, thank you for coming tonight. I'm going to be informing you about the harmful effects that soda has on your body. Let's begin with the background. In 1866, John Pemberton created a caramel-colored syrup that he then added carbonated water and took down to the pharmacy to sell. This beverage, over 100 years later, is now sold in over 200 countries. It has over 3,500 varieties of it and sells 1.7 billion beverages a day. It is the most known brand. This soda is known as Coca-Cola. In 1890, Caleb Bradhart created PepsiCo. Today, PepsiCo is a world leader of convenient snacks, foods, and soda. It has over 285,000 employees and brings in revenues of over $60 billion. Soda is said to cause harmful effects on the person's body. But today in America, the average Americans consume 57 gallons of it a year. Is a tasty drink really that good to cause this much harm to your body? Why do people drink soda? First of all, it's tasty. And that's what gets most people addicted to it. Soda has caffeine in it, and caffeine is mildly addictive. And so when people drink it, they become addicted not only to soda, but to caffeine also. Soda is vigorously advertised. People spend billions of dollars to advertise it and market it everywhere. Which brings me to my next point. Soda is everywhere. It's in gas stations, vending machines, schools, workplaces, markets, supermarkets, restaurants, everywhere. And it's convenient. It's one of the most addictive things about soda, is that people can get it anywhere. And it's a grab-and-go drink. People buy soda because they're thirsty, and they want to quench their thirst. But the funny thing is about soda is that it won't quench your thirst. It just makes you more thirsty. It's inexpensive. If you go to a supermarket, it's less expensive than most juices and milk today. And plus, if you go to a fast food restaurant, you just add it as a combo, and it's only $1 extra. Plus, you get fries. Why you should not drink soda. Soda is completely useless. It has no nutritional benefits. And it causes people to have weight gain and obesity. A can a day equals a pound a month. And for each extra can, it causes a 1.6 time increase to your risk of obesity. Soda causes diabetes, it's said to. It causes stress to the body's ability to process sugar. And researchers say that type 2 diabetes has tripled in the last 30 years because of it. In 1980, there were only 6.6 million people, but today there are 20.8 million people that have type 2 diabetes. Soda weakens the bones and causes osteoporosis, and especially if you substitute it for the milk and the calcium that you're supposed to have as an intake. Soda causes dental erosion. It causes tooth decay, and it causes your tooth enamel to dissolve. It makes your teeth weaker and more sensitive. And plus, dentists say that it's doubling and tripling the incidences for tooth decay. Soda is said to cause kidney damages because of the acidity and the abnormal mineral imbalances. The body must buffer the acid with its own calcium from its bones, which weakens the bones. And then the calcium exits out of the body through urination, and it slowly causes kidney stones. Soda causes increased blood pressure because of the overconsumption of fructose in it. It has harmful effects on the liver and causes an increased risk of liver cirrhosis. It impairs the digestive system because of its pH status. Soda is the most acidic beverage you can buy, and its pH status is 2.0 or 2.5, where 7 is a neutral, and the lower the number is the more acidic the beverage. The stomach can resist an acidic environment of up to 2.0. Before soda reaches the stomach, it passes through the digestive system. And because of this, it causes abnormal acidic environments on this digestive system. Soda causes dehydration because of the caffeine and sugars that are in it. And because of this, when you are trying to quench your thirst, you really aren't quenching your thirst. Soda has toxins in it. And if you think diet is better, it's not, because it has aspartame in it. And aspartame is 200 times sweeter than table sugar. And the DFA, even though they say that it's safe to use, it's said to be one of the most dangerous substances added to food. Soda may cause serious cell damage. But the preservatives of E211 in it, also known as sodium benzoate, is used to prevent mold in the drink. But it's found in Fanta and Pepsi Max, has abilities to turn off parts of your DNA. And recent evidence says that some can cause cancer. Researchers say that the caramel coloring chemical called 4-MI in soda is causing cancer in America and other countries. The CSPI have found this chemical in Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, Dr. Pepper's, and some other sodas. And it says that it's causing 15,000 cancers among the US population. All of these are major harmful effects. And if you'd like to know more, I handed you out a information sheet that shows more on them. I did this study not just to show my audience how harmful the effects are, but to show everyone. Because soda, even though it is tasty, is very damaging to your body. I hope that this study shows you just how the effects cause harm to your body, and that you shouldn't drink soda. Do you have any questions? Thank you for your time.
Okay, you said about the fructose intake can give cirrhosis in the liver, so is that equally as bad as drinking alcohol?
Honestly, I'm not quite sure, because I know both drinks have fructose in it, right? And so I'm sure that both drinks can have harmful effects on it.
You talked about the pH levels of the acid, but I got confused. Is a higher value better or a lower value? Which one's worse for your stomach?
Well, water is a 7,
Okay.
and it has no acid in it. The lower the number, the more acid the beverage has in it. And your stomach can hold a 2.0. And so 2.5 is right above how much your stomach can hold in its body without damaging it severely.
Have you heard about cleaning the car engine with soda?
I have, and my dad's actually done it, and he said it works. So,
What about my toilets?
your toilets. My mom's cleaned her toilets with Coke, so
Can you imagine what it does in your body? Oh my
I
gosh.
know.
So does soda affect your facial features, as in like acne and?
Well, with all the sugar in it, I'm sure it does, although I haven't actually found that in my research, so.
You said something about the FDA one of the ingredients causes, oh gosh, what was I gonna say? Something about, like stunting your,
DNA, the DNA growth.
yeah. So if that's the case, wouldn't it be worse for children then?
That's what-
Yeah, it would, because they're still growing. But, I mean, honestly, I don't know why the FDA would approve this just because they want it in the drink. I mean,
So it causes kidney issues, this sheet says asthma, obesity, risk of diabetes, osteoporosis, heart disease, and cancer. That's pretty crazy that it's approved. Because cigarettes and alcohol, they're illegal, but they have to have a warning.
right, but soda doesn't have a warning. Although I heard that in California, they're starting to put a warning label on them.
Would you consider soda or energy drinks along the same lines as soda?
With as much sugar in them and with as much, like, chemicals in them, I would.
What do you think about things like Sprite or 7-Up? I mean, they're clear liquids, are they as bad?
Honestly, the only thing that's different with them is the caramel coloring that causes cancer. And so it's just as bad without the cancer effect.
Okay,
But-
so I won't get cancer when I drink.
Yeah, but you're still gonna
So
get
kidneys and
the kidney
diabetes.
stones, the diabetes, the,
So do you think the diet drinks can still cause you to gain weight?
yeah. I definitely believe that the diet drinks can still cause you to cause weight. And plus it has the aspartame in it, which is one of the most dangerous substances in foods today. So it might be even worse.
So what do you recommend? I mean, if we can't drink soda, what should we drink?
Water.
Well, I think,
Well, water doesn't taste
Hey,
as
milk
good.
is good for you.
if you
Milk
first
is
drink it, if you don't drink soda for a while and you first drink it and you get that big, like, I think that you're not used to it, right? So it
Right.
must just be like an acquired taste. So if you teach maybe if we have more education about it, we'll start teaching our kids.
Yeah,
If it gets well known, all the risk factors, maybe we can start educating our kids not to drink soda and, maybe it will slow down some like cigarettes. I mean,
right.
when you were young,
Cigarettes were
People-
still
tons of people
smoking,
smoked.
yeah.
More people smoked as adults probably than didn't. And now hardly
Exactly.
anybody does. So maybe it's just education. And I know that Conroe ISD just, or I believe that they just decided to take out the
vending machines.
vending machines with soda in it. So that's a good start. I mean,
It is,
Well, I think when we were growing up, it was all in glass bottles.
right?
But they weren't, how many ounces were they? Were they
12.
only, were they
12
still
ounces.
12? They have little ones that for a while.
Yeah, a little 8 ounce, yeah.
I think everything's growing.
Everything's bigger in America.
Well, think about
Yeah.
it. I mean, you go to Sonic, and sorry about the name of the restaurant, but anyway, you go to Sonic and you get $1 for a 32 ounce.
Yeah,
So,
so I
right?
think, yeah, so when we were growing up,
And
everything
size
was
smaller.
right.
So do you think our society knows what the damages it does to our body?
I don't, honestly, before I did this speech and all the research for it, I had no idea the harmful effects that soda could cause. And I think that's half the reason that soda is still being sold so much.
well, I know my dad just found out that he has terminal cancer, blood cancer, and the very first thing they told him is to stop drinking soda. And they said it is 100% a feeder of cancer. And they also believe that it causes cancer. So, and he used to drink like 12 Pepsis a day when I was growing up. I mean, a tremendous amount. So I think that's a real personal. It hits home. The fact that
Right.
Coke is really bad for you hits home. I've tried to stop drinking it, and it is addictive because I still find myself knowing all of that. Once or twice a month, I'm drinking a Coke, and the whole time know it's bad for me when I'm drinking it and not feeling good about it.
Yeah.
And we used to have caffeine-free Pepsi in that. Did you see that in the stores hardly? I don't ever see
Right.
the evidently that wasn't a big seller. So people must want it for the.
For the caffeine and the sugar. Well, thank you for your time, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.